There are patterns in the Bible that are baffling to us. Most of the patterns in the Bible are just beneath the surface. And the reason the Bible contains patterns is because it was written in Hebrew. Hebrew is an action-oriented, dynamic language. Every single Hebrew letter has a meaning and can be interpreted on 4 different levels, even in the Brit Hadashah or New Testament. The menorah or golden lampstand is one of those divine patterns. It has 7 branches, and the theme of sevens recurs throughout Scripture, starting in the opening verse of the Bible. Genesis 1:1 is 7 Hebrew words with the Messiah at the center. Genesis 1:1 is 7 words in Hebrew like the 7 branches of the menorah. It says, Bereshit Elohim bara, Aleph Tav, Shemayim et Aretz. In the beginning Elohim created, Aleph Tav, heaven and earth. We see a menorah pattern in Genesis 1:1 because 3 words appear to the left of the Aleph Tav and 3 words appear to the right of the Aleph Tav. So this verse is like a menorah with the middle branch of the menorah being an Aleph Tav. Now the 2 Hebrew letters in the middle, Aleph Tav, are not translated. They're part of the structure of Hebrew grammar, but there is much more to Aleph Tav than we know. Aleph is the first letter of the alphabet, and Tav is the last letter of the Hebrew alphabet. They are Alpha and Omega in Greek. Now, who called himself by this name? Jesus, or Yeshua, called himself the Alpha and Omega, the Aleph and the Tav. Yeshua said, I am the Aleph and the Tav, I am the first and the last. He did not speak Greek, he spoke Hebrew. So he referred to himself by the name, Aleph Tav. And that means that he is part of the structure of the Bible. He is part of the structure of the Hebrew language. It is said that the Hebrew language has created the entire universe, and it may be true. It is also said that God spoke Hebrew to Adam and Eve. That may be true as well. But what we know is that Yeshua put himself in the middle of that Hebrew language. He identified himself as being part of the Hebrew language. There are many sevens and patterns of sevens in Scripture. As we just saw, Genesis 1:1 is a menorah pattern, and all the patterns of sevens are menorahs. The creation account in Genesis lasts 7 days, and this is another menorah. The creation gives us sets of sevens, such as 7 continents, 7 seas, 7 days of the week, and 7 classical planets. The rainbow is also part of the menorah pattern. It is a sign of God's covenant with humanity after the flood. God showed Noah a rainbow in the sky as part of that covenant not to flood the earth again. And a rainbow contains 7 chief colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. The 7 colors of the rainbow emanate from one source of white light. All colors are refractions of white light, and the rainbow shines as one unified whole, even though it has 7 components. Now, just as the 7 colors of the rainbow emanate from one source of white light, the 7 lamps of the menorah are a single tree of light. The menorah has 7 lamps, and all of them shine together as a single source of light. All the lamps on top were arranged to give light toward the center of the menorah. It was not a practical lighting scheme for the middle of the sanctuary, but it was a spiritual lighting scheme. The 7 lamps on the menorah are a single unified light. The menorah's 7 lamps all shone as one light. The lamps on top were arranged to shine together and give light toward its face. Now, this is a unique design because it caused the menorah to concentrate its light toward the center, as if the menorah was shining as a single source of light and not 7 lamps. Exodus 25:37 says, "You shall make its lamps 7. He shall kindle its lamps so as to give light toward its face," and the Hebrew word for face is panim. Aaron was to light the lamps of the menorah so they would shine toward the face of the menorah. And panim is the Hebrew word for face. So the direction of the flames was critical. Flames lit the face of the menorah or its center.